determined. So the 16th of October and the 17th of October are the 2 days that the senators this morning resolved to consider and hear and determine this particular impeachment. So this procedural motion is for the members to approve, or rather to approve that the Senate calendar regular sessions for the third sessions be altered in that manner, especially the hours be altered in that manner, so as to enable the House consider that particular business. And in these alterations is that the 16th morning sitting will start at 9 a.m. and Thursday sitting will also start at 9 a.m. so as to give adequate time to consider this particular business. So this procedural motion is part of the businesses that the senators, as they sit this afternoon, will be looking into. Pursuant to the House Standing Order 53, paragraph 1, with regards to requests for statements, members will also request for statements this afternoon from various standing committee. But as you can see, the Speaker of the Senate, Honorable Amason Jeffa Kingi, has made his way already into the chambers. Allow me to hand you over to this live broadcast brought to you by PBU in partnership with KBC. Good afternoon.
Almighty God, we beseech you to be favor and blessings, us, your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to leadership positions in this republic. We seek guidance to treat and consider all matters that shall come under deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Clerk, do you have quorum? Sergeant at Arms, kindly ring the quorum bell for 10 minutes.
Statements that the members or various members, statement from the Standing Committee on Health with regards to the operationalization of the Social Health Authority healthcare infrastructure on a unified platform. Also, the Honorable Senator for Garissa County, Senator Haji Abdul Mohammed, will be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget regarding the financial operations of county public service boards. The Senator for Bomet will be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee on Labor and Social Welfare regarding the arbitrary withdrawal of health service allowance for health sector staff in Bomet County. The Senator for Machakos County, Honorable Agnes Kavindu, also will be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee Land, Environment and Natural Resources regarding the loss of documents used in printing of title deeds by the government printer. And the nominated Senator, Honorable Raphael Chimera, also has a statement that he'll be seeking from the Standing Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources concerning reported cases of lions roaming along Makinon Road in Kwale County. These are statements that are passed on to the House or provisions of the House Standing Order 53, paragraph 1. The members will be seeking responses or statements with regards to the concerns that they have raised. Also, the Honorable Senator for Turkana County, James Lominen, will be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee on Energy on the persistent power blackouts and rationing in Lodwar and other towns in Turkana County. Senator for Turkana also at the same time will be seeking a statement from Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations regarding the failure by both county and national governments to manage the flood control in River Kawalase in Turkana County. Lomenen also will be seeking a statement from the Standing Committee on Land and concerning health and environmental impacts of the exploratory oil and natural gas well drilling in Turkana County. Professor Tom Ojenda from Kisumu County has a statement that he'll be seeking from the Standing Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations regarding increased cases of insecurity in Kisumu City County. The senator also, that is Senator Professor Tom Ojenda also, will seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget regarding utilization of emergency funds by the Kisumu County Government. Professor Ojenda also will be seeking a statement from the same committee, that is Finance and Budget, regarding accumulation of pending bills in Kisumu County. And also a statement from the Standing Committee on Labor and Social Welfare concerning chronic delays in payment of salaries and non-remittance of statutory deductions and poor working conditions of staff by the county government of Kisumu. If you're just joining us, is that the quorum bell is currently underway. Looks like we have gotten the quorum.
Senators, we do have quorum now. Proceed to call the first order, please.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions.
Honorable Senators, I hereby report that a petition has been submitted through the clerk by Mr. Laban Omsundi regarding the matter of branding public projects with images of governors and MCAs and branding of county vehicles. As you're aware, under Article 119(1) of the Constitution, and I quote, every person has a right to petition Parliament to consider any matter within its authority, including to enact, amend, or repeal any legislation. Honorable Senators, the silent issues raised in this petition are as follows. 1, the county-funded projects are emblazoned with portraits, images, names of governors and members of county assemblies. That this situation has been enabling political leaders in the counties to use publicly funded projects to promote and brand themselves for personal political gains without adequate checks and balances. That Article 231(4) of the Constitution disallows the use of individual portraits on currency but allows images that depict or symbolize Kenya or an aspect of Kenya. This principle should also be applied to public projects, and that the county government vehicles have been used for personal purposes by political leaders and other county staff due to the lack of branding on these vehicles. The petitioner therefore prays that the Senate does the following. 1, amends the County Governments Act to provide a framework to disallow governors and MCAs to brand public projects with their names, images, or portraits. 2, ensure that public funded projects are branded as courtesy of Kenyan taxpayers. And 3, formulate a regulatory framework that will ensure government vehicles are branded with colors of the national flag to make them easily identifiable. Honorable Senators, pursuant to Standing Order 238(1), I commit this petition to the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations for consideration as the matter relates to governance and management of county governments. In terms of Standing Order 238(2)(a), the committee is required in not more than 60 calendar days from the time of reading the prayer, which is today, to table its report in the Senate for consideration. The Senate shall thereafter consider the report of the committee. Thank you. Next order. Majority Leader, you took part in amending the standing orders. Good. Next.
Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, can I comment on the petition? Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Senate today, Wednesday, the 9th of October, 2024. 1, biannual report of the Commission on Administrative Justice, CAJ, for the period July to December 2023. 2, report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of Karuri, Level 4 Hospital, County Government of Kiambu, for the year ended 30th June 2023. 3, report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of Kihara, Level 4 Hospital, County Government of Kiambu, for the year ended 30th June 2023. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Senator James Lomenan. Senator Lomenan, did you bow at the bar? Yes. From your chair, I saw you walking straight here. No, it's okay, Senator Lomenan. Proceed, but next time abide by our rules and procedure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Chair, I stand to give notice of the motion strengthening support for pastoralist communities to combat cattle rustling and minimize livestock losses. That aware that the livestock sector plays a crucial role in economic well-being and cultural identity of many communities, particularly in arid and semi-arid regions of Kenya. Further aware that cattle rustling has become a major hindrance to economic development, severely affecting pastoralist communities that heavily rely on livestock for their livelihood, leading to loss of life, destruction of property, and displacement of families. Appreciating that, over the years, various interventions have been introduced by both the national and county governments, including security operations, disarmament initiatives, and community peace building efforts to curb the menace of cattle rustling and provision of livestock insurance to protect farmers in case of loss. Concerned that, despite government efforts, cattle rustling continues to thrive, driven by organized crime, syndicates, political interference, and cultural practices, which severely undermines the economic stability and social cohesion of affected communities, therefore contravening the right of pastoralists to acquire and own property as stated in Article 41 of the Constitution. I think Thank you, Speaker. Further concerned that the lack of adequate legal framework, affordable and comprehensive insurance schemes for livestock, and financial security for pastoralist communities has left many families vulnerable to poverty due to the theft of their livestock and the impacts of climate change, particularly drought, which aggravates these challenges. Now, therefore, the Senate urges the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development to 1. Increase the budget allocation to the agricultural sector to at least 10% of the national budget in line with the Maputo Declaration of 2000. reaffirmed by the Mabalabo Declaration of 2015. 2, to create an enabling environment for providing affordable livestock insurance to pastoralists. 3, provide initiative to the private sector to deliver comprehensive and affordable livestock insurance. And 4, implement measures to promote public awareness and encourage the uptake of livestock insurance. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Statements pursuant to Standing Order 52-1. Senator for Nandi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for your indulgence. Mr. Speaker, a statement on an issue of general topical concern on the complete shutdown of medical services due to health workers' strike in Nandi County. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 52-1 to make a statement on an issue of general topical concern and national importance, namely complete shutdown of medical services in Nandi County due to ongoing health workers' strike starting from Kapsabet County Referral Hospital. Mr. Speaker, sir, Nandi County is faced with serious health crisis occasioned by the health workers that is currently ongoing, affecting general all the as we talk. Mr. Speaker, sir, the county government of Nandi issues affecting doctors, nurses, clinical officers, and other health workers. These issues include harmonizing promotion of staff, poor working condition, non-remittance of statutory deductions, non-remittance on SACCO loans and union dues, yet they have been deducted on the pay slip, and the lack of medical cover to staff. Mr. Speaker, sir, other issues by the health workers include the illegal mass sacking and staff removal from payroll in an exercise that the governor himself bloated the wage bill by illegal and irregular employment. It should be noted that the Nandi County Public Service Board, under the patronage of Governor Sang, on 13 March 2023 at Kaimosi Agricultural Training Center, conducted a verification exercise and head count on staff, whereby they verified the following from the staff. 1, original and copies of national ID, appointment letters, pay slips and academic/professional certificates, including valid licenses, then issued them with letters in an event presided over by Governor Sang on 11 May 2023 after successful verification. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Sang himself created the mess in the County Public Service Commission by illegally and irregularly employing his cronies, siblings, political spin masters, campaign soloists, goons, radio callers, and political masseurs, whereby they were all in the payroll and have been earning from the Nandi County years, and the governor now purports to deny them that he knows nothing about it. As we speak, Nandi County, with the ongoing strike, nothing is moving. Development project, almost all county roads, no clean water, no bursary allocation, are there no drugs in all hospitals, including at the Kapsabet County Referral Hospital. The mortuary in Kapsabet has not been functional for over an year now, and Kapsabet County Referral Hospital, Mr. Speaker, also on its deathbed. No drugs in all hospitals and dispensaries and health care centers in Nandi County, yet according to the latest report of the Auditor General, shows that massive spending on foreign travels by the county executive led by the governor to totaling over Kenya shillings 310 million in the financial year 2022-2023. This is very unfortunate. Mr. Speaker, sir, despite having received over 60 billion through the shareable revenue allocated to Nandi County in 7 years, among other sources such as own source revenue and conditional grants, Governor Sang should therefore take personal responsibility for the mess in Nandi County and be held liable as a chief county executive officer in charge of the county, and stop subjecting innocent workers to torture and joblessness and causing lack of service delivery to the people of Nandi, including but not limited to complete shutdown of medical services. Mr. Speaker, sir, I urge the Nandi County Assembly and MCAs to immediately table an impeachment motion on the governor on these glaring offenses and violation of the Constitution and other laws, which I know we shall uphold at the Senate when that time comes. Mr. Speaker, sir, the move by the County Assembly to form ad hoc committee on the investigation in the departmental operations by CCMs is a smokescreen and diversionary tactics to absolve the governor, the people of Nandi, in overwhelming support that continues in effect the service delivery. Mr. Speaker, sir, in finality, if the MCAs do not impeach the governor on these allegations, then the people of Nandi will start collection of signatures to remove the governor. The investigations of the fraud by the payroll should be handled by the DCI headquarters, noting that during media interview in Nandi County, the CCIO stated that the governor was not aware of this illegality, yet investigations are still ongoing, and up to now, no one has been arraigned in court of law. Mr. Speaker, looking at these offenses and by the Nandi County Assembly's MCAs, these are serious grounds to impeach the governor. Mr. Speaker, sir, in finality, for health care services to be restored, roads to be fixed, wage bill to be sorted, and development to be realized in Nandi County, Sang must go and must be impeached. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Statement pursuant to Standing Order 53-1, Honorable Senator Richard Onyonka.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Health regarding the Integrated Health Information Technology System, IHTS, project of the Social Health Authority, which aims to digitize Kenya's health infrastructure by interconnecting patients, doctors, hospitals, and health services on a unified platform. Mr. Speaker, the system is going to be worth over 104 billion shillings annually, and it was awarded to a consortium comprising of Safaricom, Apiero Limited, and Convergence Network Solutions. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, I'd want the committee to explain the ownership model for the Integrated Health Information Technology System and state whether national security system assessment was done considering that this system will connect our country's health infrastructure system. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, I would want the committee to outline the distinct roles and responsibilities between the Ministry of Health, the Social Health Authority, in the procurement and oversight of the IHTS system, specifying the monthly payment terms that have been agreed upon between the consortium and the Ministry of Health, SHA, and whether these payments are linked to the performance matrices or milestones achievable. Number 4, Mr. Speaker, I would want the committee to find out whether there's a detailed specific improvements in our healthcare delivery and patient outcomes expected by the Ministry of Health following the implementation of the IHTS system. Number 5, Mr. Speaker, I would want the committee to provide details of the consortium of Safaricom.
Order, Honorable Senators. May Senator Onyonka be heard in silence, please.
In time or to meet performance targets on what responsibilities they'll hold. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I would state that I would want the committee to provide us the projected timeline for completing critical milestones such as delivering the 7,000 tablets and 5,000 laptops, which they have promised to deliver. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Haji Abdul.